When you need to draw an opposite cabinet, you can use the cabinet mirror to mirror the cabinet. When the cabinet is made and the direction is reversed, you can use the cabinet image and delete the error. Using a combination of cabinet mirror and cabinet rotation, you can make such a four-sided cabinet. It is important to note that the mirror image on the panel of the cabinet will also be mirrored, so you need to modify the orientation of the hole after mirroring the cabinet. Separate edge banding refers to the edge band that is displayed in the property bar on the right after the plate is selected. The edge banding here is F. After minimizing, select this cabinet. You can see the edge information in the property on the right. Here is the overall edge setting. Select this plate and change the inside edge to 0. Then the edge of this plate is 0. Then select another plate. The edge is set to 2. Then the edge of the plate is 2. If you want the edge of this panel to correspond to the overall edge, then write the inside edge as F. If you want to set the edge of the glossy seal with a thickness of 1 mm, set the front seal of the overall seal to 1 and the other edges to 0. Then set a separate edge banding. Select the side panel. Change the upper and lower edges of the side panel to 1. The front edge does not need to be changed. The front edge has already called the front edge of the overall edge banding. The other bars are also set accordingly. Select the shaped plate, click on the milling change, click on the milling edge, and set it. In the pop-up interface, select the different edges and the color of the corresponding edge will change. In the edge banding information, the default edge banding is written with letters. The edge band information read by these letters is to read the overall edge banding. In the red font below, there is a hint to read which edge banding. The profiled edge seal must match the edge of the selected panel. The upper circular arc plate, the arc angle and the profiled edge on the edge of the adjacent two sides are set to 1, and the individual edge seals set by the plate are selected. And the front edge and the upper edge are also set to 1. Call the shoe cabinet and draw the laminate. Select the layer, right mouse button, and the bottom plate is tilted. In this interface, the angle at which the panel is tilted is set, and then the length of the panel is automatically adapted or unchanged after the tilting panel is set. When the setting plate is automatically adapted, the plate will automatically lengthen and stand against the front of the space. When you enter a negative number in the angle, the plate will tilt in the opposite direction. After the plate is tilted and automatically adapted, you can set how much the plate can be reserved in front or how much to reserve later. After the plate is tilted, the whole position is tilted accordingly. After drawing the cabinet, it was found that the thickness of the panel in the cabinet needs to be modified. Right mouse button, find a key in the pop-up menu to modify the thickness of the board, and modify the original board thickness to the required board thickness. After modifying the plate thickness, the size of the entire cabinet will not change, but the clearance in the cabinet will be reduced accordingly. It should be noted that if you add a drawer or other module to this frame, you will have problems when you use one button to modify the thickness of the board. Because you need to delete the additional modules such as drawers, add the plate thickness and then add it. After painting the cabinet, click on Production Information, Reports, and All Export. Then create a new folder on the desktop and name it. Then export all the information in the cabinet to this folder. The exported information has whole information, board order, quotation and thumbnail. You can view the dimensions of each panel and the edge banding information in the sheet material list. You can also check the number of hardware used and the number of edges. The quotation can check the price of each board, the price of the hardware, and finally count all the prices. The export report can be exported according to the cabinet. The exported form can be separated by a single cabinet, the size of the board and the number of hardware. The exported thumbnails are all cabinet images of the current order displayed by the software. When exporting the report, you can modify the number of cabinets. If you want to produce more than one set of cabinets, you can change the number of cabinets. The exported bills of materials, quotations, etc. will combine these data.